just so you all know, today marks 10 kits total for The Sims 4 this year, and it's only May 1st. Last year, 2024, 10 kits total for the entire year. We're not even halfway done with 2025 yet, and we've already got the same number of packs as last year. They are releasing kits at such a frequency now that you literally can't even keep up with them. I can guarantee that almost everybody watching this video is like, wait, there are kits coming out today? And yeah, there are actually 3 kits coming out today. So of course, I'm gonna buy them. We'll go through all the stuff coming in them, and then we can kind of talk about whether or not they're worth getting. It's always kind of hard to review kits because they're all sort of the same. I mean, obviously the actual content is all different. I just don't necessarily think that one is objectively better than the other. It really just comes down to personal preference and like what style you like. Because my favorite kit could easily be your least favorite kit. But that's why I just want to show you everything, because then you can kind of make that call for yourself. Before we get too far into this, I have a really, really big announcement. Today is actually the first day of my annual fundraiser for St. Jude. And if you're not familiar, they are a children's research hospital here in the US. They are a world leader in pediatric research, and they share all of that research freely with hospitals and doctors around the world. And they also provide life-saving treatment to children for cancer and other illnesses at no cost to their families. St. Jude does not send a bill for anything to those families. And unfortunately, I think a lot of us have probably had loved ones deal with cancer or other illnesses, and we are all very well aware of just how expensive that treatment can be. So St. Jude is doing really important work, and this is a cause that really does mean the world to me. So I stream every single day on Twitch for literally the entire month of May, sometimes more than once a day for all of May. I've got a lot of really exciting stuff planned. I literally have like 160 Sims pack codes to give away. It's gonna be a really fun month over on Twitch. So I'm gonna link my Twitch channel and also our fundraiser down below in case you wanna check it out. Even if you cannot donate, which I completely understand, just coming by and like hanging out with us really does make a difference. I think just spreading the word is important, you know? We have also raised $2,906,000 for charity on my channel over the past few years. So we're getting really close to $3 million total raised. And I think that we can hit that this year. That is just like a shockingly unbelievable number. You can't even wrap your head around something like that. So again, all that stuff is linked down below. And tonight we're gonna be building and like actually playing with all of these new kits that are coming out today. So on one hand, I'm like a little bit annoyed at EA because there's constantly more kits coming out. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh, but you're releasing more packs on my big fundraiser day. So this is actually kind of good timing because it puts more eyes on my fundraiser. So you're forgiven this time. Okay, that has been a lot of yapping about everything but the kits. So let's get into that. First, we have the Restoration Workshop Kit. And when they first teased this back in the like quarterly teaser thing in February, I was like, oh my God, a garage kit. And I really got my hopes up about a garage door. It looks like there isn't going to be a garage door, but there is like garage stuff. Sounds like we can try to revive a microwave, coffee maker, fridge, and stove with the handiness skill. So there's like almost a little bit of gameplay because they've got this like broken down set of appliances that we can try to fix. They've also got like modular shelves and tools and things like that. I have always wanted something like this because I really like to build fake garages in my Sims house. So I'm not mad about this, though I can see people being a little bit disappointed that it's like a garage set and no cars. But even without cars, people have storage rooms and like workshops and stuff. So I'm okay with this, especially since I've wanted something like this for so long. Then we have the Golden Years kit, which is a Create a Sim set for elders. And this is also something that I feel like I've talked about wanting a lot over the years. Maybe not necessarily just CAS, but like I've always kind of wanted more elder stuff. I think the elders kind of get forgotten about when they're making new content. So it's kind of nice to have a set specifically for that age group. Immediately I'm seeing a toupee and also these glasses on the chain around her neck, which is so cute. And then last and probably most importantly, there's a kitchen clutter kit. Now, hypothetically, if I were to hypothetically have released a kit this year for The Sims 4, I would have hypothetically pitched a bunch of different ideas to them, and kitchen clutter would hypothetically be one of the things that I really desperately wanted them to make. So I was not involved in the creation of this. However, I am thrilled by the creation of this. It's just some kind of messy kitchen stuff. They've got like a setup for making some cookies, grocery bag, they've got like spice racks and dirty dishes and that sort of stuff. Again, something that I have really wanted for a long time. I am always desperate for more kitchen stuff in this game. So overall, it seems like a pretty promising set of packs, though I haven't actually checked them out yet myself. All right, they should be out now. So let's see if we can buy them. That's the Golden Years kit. We'll get Restoration restoration workshop, and the kitchen clutter kit. I've been sat here waiting for the clock to strike 1 and for them to get released. So they're not even like fully loaded in yet. They don't even have any artwork or anything, but this should work. And I'm also gonna apply a promo code and put code lilsimsie at checkout. That just is my creator code. I earn a 5% commission on Sims packs when you use my code at checkout. And actually there's a big sale on right now, so I think they've increased my commission to 7% during the sale. And that'll work on any Sims pack. So if you buy like seasons or something, you can use code lilsimsie and I'll earn a tiny bit of money. And you don't have to use my code. Most of your favorite Sims creators probably have a creator code at this point, so you can use their code. I would just really encourage you to use somebody's code if you're planning on buying Sims packs on the EA app. It's not a discount code for you, but it does mean that a Sims creator earns a little bit of money and earns a little bit less money. So it's a win for everybody in that sense, especially if you were already planning on buying it. The only problem is that sometimes when I buy them this fast, I have a little bit of trouble installing them straight away. So let me open my game and see if they're there. No, they won't be there. I always just get a little bit carried away. If I would wait like 5 minutes, it would be fine. But instead I put myself in this situation. Wow. Okay, well, I'm glad to see it's working. Okay, we are here. Welcome to the Sims 4 Restoration Workshop Kit. I'm gonna skip past these because I want to start with the Golden Years kit in CAS. It's designed for aging Sims to tell the stories of aging Sims with clothing tailored specifically for elder body types, as well as convenient accessories like glasses with straps, a toupee, gardening gloves, and more. With these fashions, elder Sims will be able to express their individuality in understated ways. There are styles for gardening and working out, as well as comfortable clothes for everyday life. You want them to work out? They're going to die if you have them work out. That's actually kind of messed up. I was gonna get a Sim from my library to test this. I have never seen that before. The baby's body is missing. Well, this is the Sim that we tested out businesses and hobbies with, so I think I'll probably start with her. Looks like there are 5 new tops for feminine frame Sims. We've got this one that's kind of like an apron, little layered shirt with an apron on top. Some of the swatches are kind of messy. Oh, look at the flowers. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, I really like the yellow on that. We also have this new top. It's kind of like a jacket, but it's got a beautiful bow at the very top of it. Then we have this little sweater, which I would wear in real life. This is probably gonna be my most used thing out of the kit. Not to get ahead of myself, but I really like this. I could see myself having a lot of Sims wear this. I like this sort of cute, looser fitted turtleneck too. The texture of that is really pretty. Oh my God, this one has binocular. We can go bird watching. That's so cute. I like when they do that, when the outfits are not like completely flat, because sometimes they'll put textures on that are completely painted on. Like sometimes the zipper will just be like painted on zipper instead of a 3-dimensional zipper. In this case, it's 3-dimensional and there's literally binoculars attached to it. That's so cool. Lots of really pretty swatches as well. Everything is very layered so far. All of the outfits are. I think these elders are cold, which makes sense. Then we have this little top. Same thing, kind of layered, got a little vest on it. I like how there's some colors, but they're all kind of muted. And then we have 2 bottoms for feminine frame Sims. First, we have this adorable little skirt, and this will match the top that we're wearing right now, has all the same colors as it. That is a cute little set. And then we also got this nicer pair of pants. It kind of looks like sweatpants a little bit. Nice and stretchy, easy to put on. Pretty colors. There are no new shoes. We do have those gardening gloves. Oh, those kind of clip weird, huh? I guess that makes sense. They're just a little bit longer. So here's what the gardening gloves look like. Oh my God, they have a little vegetable swatch. Oh, that just made my day. That kind of looks like some of the Home Chef Hustle stuff. That is hilarious timing because literally this weekend on Saturday, I'm starting to play my new legacy challenge that I wrote that is called the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. And the entire thing is literally vegetable themed. Like the first generation is broccoli. There's a mushroom generation. Like this is perfect, these gloves. That's so silly. Okay, there's also a new set of rings, but it's like a bunch of rings. That's really cute. We don't really have a lot of stuff like this. There's a few that are multiple rings, but we've really only been getting that recently. And my grandma wears a lot of jewelry. Like that makes sense. That's so cool. Okay, real quick, there are a few full body outfits. We also have this one. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Like a nightgown with the robe. Wow. I want that robe in real life. I love the floral pattern. We also have this one. Look, it's like layered. They've got shorts and the sweatpants underneath, plus a little fanny pack. That's honestly really cute. Oh, the university swatches. My grandma also wears exclusively merch from the university that she went to. She's like its #1 biggest fan. So that completely checks out. That is so funny. We also have this, oh my God, this little dress with the apron. They've got like some flower on it on a few of the swatches. I love this. Oh my God. I'm gonna use this so often. Think about this to tie in with the cottage living stuff that we already have. We've got a little gardening outfit with knee pads. It has knee pads attached. And a little vegetable swatch. They even have like a packet of seeds in the pocket. Okay, we also have a couple of hats, it looks like. We have this new bonnet. This one's gonna match all of the swatches of the robe. I like how it has a little bow on it. And you know what? It's nice to have another one of these. Oh, and this matches too. Oh my God. Oh, that is just beautiful. Okay, so that's all the stuff for feminine framed Sims. Let me real quick check the styled looks. Okay, we've got floral grandma. Oh, I missed the glasses. I'm so silly. It's a good thing I paused. Okay, we also have this really cute pair of glasses and they've got a chain on them, which is super fun. They all kind of look like this. Let me change my shirt. Can you even see any of the necklaces with these outfits? Do any of them show? Okay, you can see it with this. Oh my God, it's their wedding band on a necklace. Oh, I love that. That's really sweet. We also have the glasses on a necklace, which is very my grandma. My grandma will have like glasses around her neck. They'll be on her head and on her eyes. Sometimes she'll have 2 on her head. So she's got like 4 on at once. So this is really fun. The life alert? Oh my God. It's not funny, but I just like wasn't expecting that. It's like an emergency button to call for help in case they fall. I like this kit. I really like this kit. Okay, so here are the styled looks then. We've got like this cute version and a few different swatches. I would literally wear this. We also have a little gardening outfit, kind of like this. Oh my God, it's so cute. And then if we go through and look at some of the masculine stuff they've added, we have a few of the same things, like this same top. Oh my God, this one has glasses and like a little hanky in the pocket. This is an example of the textures being painted on. You can kind of see the difference. Like that pair of glasses looks a little bit weird because it's just painted there. I'm not super thrilled about that, but if you just like squint and don't look too close, it's fine. We got a new sweater vest and a couple nice solid color swatches. Oh, I love this jacket with the tie. I like how it's kind of looser fitting too on the jacket. And the name tag on the top. This is the same one with the binoculars that we saw earlier. We also have another new pair of pants. So in total, there are 2, right? Yeah, these are different. Okay. These are kind of like a little bit more corduroy, it looks like. They're kind of stripy. We have a few different full body outfits. Look at the cardigan and the high-waisted pajama pants. I'm having so much fun with this kit. Look at the high-waisted pants with the suspenders also for the suit. Oh, we needed a grandpa suit. That is good stuff. I'm glad they made this. We also have the same full body outfit that we were looking at earlier with the knee pads, and then we have the same athletic outfit as well. Of course, we'll have all the same accessories here for these elder Sims. I'm gonna make him bald real quick just so we can like really appreciate the next situation. They also added a toupee. So it's like a hairpiece, but it's a hat and it comes in all of the default hair swatches. This is so fun. I'm so glad they made this kit. I feel like we've needed something like this. I've wanted elder stuff for so long, like I was saying earlier. Here are the different styled looks, by the way. So we have this nap time attire version. We also have vintage grandpa. Look at it with the sandals. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like this kit. I like this kit more than I thought I would. I knew I would like it, but I feel like I'm not usually super impressed by Create-A-Sim kits. In total, Golden Years comes with 27 new CAS items. Just to give you a comparison, the last CAS kit, the Sweet Allure one, had 27, Business Chic had 25. So they're all usually around that like mid to high 20s item count number. It's super comparable to all the other CAS kits. It just comes down to whether or not you like this style of items. Obviously, it's sort of designed around elders and like the kind of clothing that old people might wear, but obviously not only elders will use this stuff. You could put it on any Sim. A teen could wear these things if you wanted them to. And I actually see myself using a bunch of this stuff a lot, especially the accessories. The accessories and like the really cute sweaters. And this dress, oh my goodness. I am very pleasantly surprised by the kit. Okay, well that's Golden Years. What I am most excited for is probably the kitchen clutter kit. So I'm gonna save that for last and we're gonna go to the restoration workshop kit next. This kit includes 4 antique appliances and it's based around creating a workshop that'll inspire Sims to improve their skills. I grabbed a couple test Sims for us so Bob can be the one to risk his life life trying to fix the stove. Looks like there's actually not that many items in this kit, but I suppose that's because it has a little bit of gameplay. This is the new light. It's kind of like a fancy metal LED light. Very industrial, works for a space like this. We also have a new wallpaper that looks kind of like an unfinished drywall. Comes in a few different swatches. I actually see myself using this a lot because I like to build sort of like fixer-upper style homes. I can imagine myself putting this in those kind of places. I know it might look really weird, so if you haven't seen this before, that is literally what it looks like when they're installing drywall, because they put these like big panels up on the wall like this, and then the white stuff that you see is them like starting to apply, I don't know what it's called, but they're like smoothing over the cracks, basically. So that's what this is supposed to be. There are no new floorings. And then this is all of the furniture. Let's kind of start going through this. We have the improvised bucket chair. So it's just an upside down bucket that works as a chair. I think that's kind of cool. I can picture myself using that in like some of the werewolves builds that I make, maybe even like in the barn, in horse ranch stuff. I feel like that can be used in a lot of different ways. We also have a short workshop shelf, and these will kind of tile together, it looks like. And they come in a few different metal colors. Oh, they also have a distressed version and a plain version, which is nice. Ooh, I really like that white distressed version. We have workshop shelf tall, which will also kind of attach to it, all the same colors. We have a tidy tool board. Whoa, look at the lights on that. This is almost exactly what I have been wanting for this game for like so long. Even when my kit came out, I was using the pegboard from my kit to try and make like fake garage pegboards. This is cool. This is the Workshop Wonders shelf. So it's kind of just like a wall-mounted storage unit. Looks like it's got some screws and like some various cleaning products and things like that. Here are all of those swatches. Again, same thing. It comes in some like nice wood versions and also some distressed wood versions. This is the Cluttered Tinkerer's table. Is that? Oh, I thought it would be a woodworking table. It's not. Is there a woodworking table in this pack? Oh, there is. Okay, sorry. I was about to get really upset. We're fine. We're fine. This is a decoration table, but it's got a bunch of stuff on it, which actually looks kind of nice. Then we have the Handy Sim trolley, which is like a little decorative trolley thing with more handiness stuff inside of it. We also have the Tool Titan. Do you remember back in the day when everybody would make those like ridiculous makeup collection videos on YouTube, and they all owned a bunch of like these metal garage storage unit things, and they were just full of makeup? I would watch these videos of these girls doing makeup collection tours, and they would have like 8 of these, and it was all full of makeup. Absurd. It was absurd. But when I see this, it makes me think of the makeup collection videos. Okay, put those on the wall. This is a stackable storage tub. Oh my God, it's actually stackable. Whoa. Oh, that's really cool. And they have some different colors of them too. I assume that you can also put the, yeah, look, you can put them on the shelves. Oh, that's really cool. Here is a Craft Master toolkit, and you can also put this on things, it looks like. So you can slot it to a few different places. It's just like a smaller toolbox that you can put somewhere. This is a metal utility sink. I could probably put that next to this. Oh, I really like how simple that is. Imagine using that in like in a kitchen for a restaurant you're building too. Like that would work in a lot of different ways. Then we have a fuse box and also a semi-reliable water heater. Sounds like my water heater that I just had to get fixed in real life. Didn't I just put move objects on? Oh, I must have typed it wrong. Fully operational. Do you need to actually, oh, you can maintain them even when you just have the base game installed. I'm not using any packs right now. I only have base game and these kits. Well, that's interesting. This feels like it might even be a little bit of a gameplay kit. Obviously, this sort of came with for rent, but if they bring it into this kit too, I'm not mad about it. Okay, this is a sand, sawdust, and more little floor thing. So it's just some sawdust and some stains. You know what? That's nice. We don't really have anything dusty like that. And then we have a couple more like big floor stains. This is also a fan. You always like to see these kind of things in the game too. We don't really have that many fans. And you can turn these on. Look at this. Oh, he's stuck. Hold on. Sorry, Bob. Okay, turn it on. Look, it's cool, right? Okay, next, this is, whoa, the carpenter's caddy. Wow. So this is like a giant thing of wood. That's really interesting. This is a scrap savvy storage item. So it's just full of a bunch of little things and scraps and stuff. And then probably most importantly, this is the Astrolux fridge salvaged. We have the Astrolux stove salvaged. And then you can't put the other two down unless you have a counter. Oh man, let me get a counter real quick. Then we also have the Astrolux microwave and the Astrolux coffee maker salvaged. So these are like broken down by default, but you can have your sim try to restore them. It looks like it's probably going to actually take a long time for him to do it, because look at how slowly it's going up. And then he can use these. So it's kind of like a project for him to have. Looks like these two are both in tip-top shape, so they don't need maintenance. But it kind of reminds me of like that car from The Sims 2 that you could try and work on repairing, but instead it's some appliances for your kitchen. This is a really interesting kit because I actually think that I'll probably use this a lot, because I know that I already make fake stuff like this. Like I build fake garages, I put laundry in the garage, I'll put a debug car in the garage. I already do this, so having more stuff for it actually is really enticing to me. I'm also kind of curious about how it has a little bit of a gameplay aspect. You know what I forgot to put? Just completely failed to look at this. This is the new handiness bench. So this will work the same as like the default one. It's just a new version. So we finally have a third kind of this. There's one in the base game, one in the Artist Studio kit, and now one in this kit. This kit is obviously completely focused around the handiness skill, so it kind of reminds me of the Artist Studio kit in that way too, where that kit took the base game painting skill and really expanded upon it and gave you more stuff for it. This one takes the handiness skill and really expands upon it and gives us more stuff for it. I think going into it, I was a little bit scared because I hear workshop and I hear them talking about like garages, and it makes me think like, God, I wanna have a real garage. And I still wanna have a real garage. I'm kind of sad we don't have a garage door. I think that would be like the ultimate addition to this pack. Like that would completely solve all the problems for me. But I can see why they probably wouldn't want to put a garage door, because you know how people are with cars in The Sims 4. It's like a sensitive subject. So they're probably trying to give us this stuff and like really towing the line of what's okay without also giving us cars, because I honestly don't think we're ever gonna get cars in this game. Oh, sorry, Eliza. She just peed her pants. I forgot I don't have a toilet in here. He's almost done fixing it. Oh, wait for it. There you go, the stove is finished. It took him almost all day to finish this stove. I can't use the design tool. I was gonna say, are there no swatches? But there are swatches. You just can't change it once it's placed. So you have to pick the swatches in build mode before you place the item down, because you aren't able to swap it afterward, but there are colors. So here are all of them. We have blue, there's like a creamy yellowy white, plain white, black, green, light blue, dark blue, pastel purple, pastel pink, red, pastel yellow. Oh my, actually, that is really nice. Oh, I like this a lot more than I thought I would. Oh wow, I've been wanting some pastel kitchen appliances. How much do these cost? 500, so it's actually pretty cheap. Obviously you have to fix it yourself, but look at the difference. The next up in cost is 675, food quality 4. This one's food quality 8, so it's a really expensive fridge. You just have to salvage it first. I think that's gonna be kind of annoying when it comes to using it, but also as a way to build handiness skill fast and also a way to get nice stuff without spending that much money. Like I can picture Stanley Humphrey using this a lot. Interesting. Okay, wow, I like this kit, I think. So in total, there are 24 items in this pack, which honestly is a little bit low compared to some of the other ones. The bathroom kit has 25, Refined Living Room has 25. My kit has 30, but it's a clutter kit, so it's kind of counted differently. So it's not really that low, but it kind of stinks that it's 24 and not like 25, 26. I'd always like to see more items, but I actually like everything in it. I think that it works together well. I can see myself using it quite a bit. You definitely don't need this pack. Like this one's not gonna change your life if you buy it. There are some things that will tie into like every single build you ever make, and this probably isn't one of them. But if you like the idea of this kind of thing, I think it's pretty cool. I also like that it has gameplay. It's not like new gameplay, because it just uses the base game skill and they're kind of just like repairing something. But it is gameplay, and I think that adds a lot of value to it. I'm kind of curious to hear what your thoughts are on this, because this one feels a little bit different than some of the other kits we've gotten. And I think it's different in a good way. All right, let's look at the last one, the kitchen clutter kit. A whole lot of living happens in the kitchen, and this kit will help you highlight that with groceries, open cereal boxes, cleaning supplies, and more. There's even a fridge with magnets and drawings to show the impact of the family on the space around them. The functional family-focused items in this kit include a lunchbox, kitchen timer, recipe tablet, cookie jar, and more. Whether Sims are cooking or grabbing a quick bite to go, this kit has them covered. It's perfect for busy families. I'm so excited. This is my dream. I've wanted a kitchen clutter kit for so long. Well, I hope it's good because I have like really hyped this up in my mind. I'm gonna build just a little bit of a base of a kitchen real quick. These are just base game counters. They're not new or anything. We did get a new sink though, so we can put that in there. Oh my God, there's a sponge and dirty dishes in the sink. Oh, this is life-changing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna use that everywhere. How much is it? 185? Okay, so it's like reasonably priced. It's cheaper than this one and I use this one a lot. I like the look of it too. Looks like it's the same stuff inside no matter what, but the metal changes colors. I think the other big thing is this new fridge. It's the Magnet Marvel fridge. It's honestly not that good. Food quality 5. I mean, we kind of like just discussed that. We were sort of just talking about the other fridges. Actually, it's the same quality as this one and it's cheaper, so never mind. That's pretty good. But here are what the different swatches look like. Oh my God. They have a bunch of different variants. This one has like sort of cottage living vibes to it. This one's got some sort of autumnal stuff, maybe like travel-y stuff. This one's kind of cutesy and pink for little kids. I feel like you could have this in like a dorm or in somebody's like college apartment. This one would also be good for a college apartment. It literally has university stuff on it. And then it looks like we have the same things but in a few different colors, plus a solid white and a solid black. This is like the most modern kind of fancy fridge that we've ever gotten. A lot of the other ones are a little bit more, I don't know, I guess more traditional like this. The freezer is really quite small on this fridge, but I guess it's even smaller on this one. Interesting. I do wish that it was a little bit bigger because like, look at this. There's gapping. And I want it to fill in, but we can fix that. Okay, here's something kind of interesting. This is a new backsplash. We've gotten something like this a couple times now, and instead of it being a wallpaper, it's like a wall decal. So you can kind of add this anywhere. I like how there's some like different variety to these. Let's try it with the pink. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say they tile like the best because you can really see the ends of them. Here, let's put together stuff on the top up here as well. Maybe I'll just use like the base game stove because it's the easiest. Also, something I struggle with these is that if you want to put it like all the way up, it kind of starts looking weird. You know what I mean? I never know what to do with this because I like to have the smaller one underneath the stove, but maybe we could put a little shelf there or something. That could help fill it in. And hey, that's good space for putting kitchen clutter. I also don't really like how that looks, so I guess I'll probably get rid of that. What else do we have? In terms of wall decor, there is this new little painting. Please be a veggie swatch. Please be a veggie swatch. Please, 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 please. I'm so excited. We got broccoli. We also got like a wine bottle, grilled cheese, a lemon. How much is this? 180? I cannot believe that the week I am about to unveil the 10 generation legacy that I've been working on for a full year, the entire thing based around vegetables, the first generation, the founder being broccoli, they give me a broccoli. Like, what are the chances of that? I love this artwork. That is really nice. Okay. We also have this new gourmet greenery item. It's like a little pot of herbs, so they can grow like some basil, some rosemary. That's a cute thing to slot to tiny shelves like this too. I mean, there's not really any natural light up there, but that's fine. We can put it anyway. Okay, this is kind of a big thing. Let's look at this next. This is like a little island cart. They call it the culinary caddy. It looks kind of like this. Some nice cute swatches. I love this because so often I'll make really tiny kitchens. Imagine a house where the kitchen is kind of like this small. You could get a little fake island somewhere or like fake out a peninsula. I could totally see that happening in real life. Oh, okay, whoops. And it's kind of just like a little side table thing. Okay, we also have this new cereal box. And it's like Void Critter cereal. Look at how funny these are. Oh my God, and these are spill on the counter a little bit. I love that. That's cool. Only 25 simoleons. We got sink side essentials over here. So it's like a little sponge and some hand soap, dish soap. I'm gonna have to try and like alt place that so I can get it where I want it to go. Let me move this over. It's really annoying trying to alt place these things, huh? Okay, kind of put it like right there. I like that because we don't really have a lot of stuff that looks like soap for a kitchen sink. We've got hand soap for a bathroom, but like that looks like it belongs in a kitchen. Oh, look at these oven mitts. Oh, I didn't even think about oven mitts. That's a good idea. Here, this is like a little mug rack with stuff for tea. I really like the idea of a mug tree. And they have the tea strainers. Here's a classic kitchen canister. Maybe you keep your tea in there or something. Who knows? Just like a little simple canister. We have topsy-turvy tableware with like some bowls and plates stacked up. Here we have a dish rack. That is a nice looking dish rack too. Okay, am I losing my mind? Or do these things kind of come in a color scheme that is sort of similar and matchy to the Comfy Gamer kit? Am I like, come on, there's no greens, but like the pinks, the blue, and the yellow. This is a jar of delights, a little cookie jar. Are you kidding me? Look how many cookies are in there, by the way. That is like stacked. Cleaning caddy. Oh, this is good. Oh, wow. Cleaning supplies. You know what? That would look good in the garage too. Or like in your Sims laundry room. We have a new little utensil crock. We haven't gotten a new one of these in a while. And it's simple. This looks like they're mid baking something and there's like flour everywhere, a cracked egg. They got the little eggs open. Here we have a cookbook display. Oh, but it's like an iPad display instead of just a regular cookbook. Can they use this? Yeah, you can cook from it like the other ones. This is a Clutter carousel. This has a few little things like olive oil and like condiments, it looks like, on display. That might even be kind of cute in the middle of your dining table. My grandparents used to have something like this on their dining table, and they kept like raisins, fruit, and napkins in it. But you know what I mean? Because they have like little ketchup packets almost. Oh, here's more cookie mess. So this is them rolling out the cookies and starting to bake them. That's so cute. It's rare that we get stuff like that, like mid-cooking. We have a couple things like that from Home Chef Hustle, but now we have more. We also have a new spice rack item. This one looks like it would rotate. Here's kind of a fancy knife block item. This is a hanging fruit basket. It even has vegetables. That thing is full to the brim. That's so cool. I really like that. How much is that? Only 130. Okay, here is a lunchbox. Oh, but it's like mid being packed or like mid being eaten. That's cute. It even has milk. Here's like a little teeny tiny kitchen timer. We have another kitchen timer, but it's not as small, so it's harder to use. This is a bag of groceries. I was pretty excited about this from the screenshots. That's a really cool item. Why does that look like the Trader Joe's logo? Okay, like, come on. Isn't that like the same thing? That's really funny. Okay, we also have a couple more little canisters. These ones look like they have like rice in them, but there's like a rice swatch, there's beans, maybe pasta, goldfish, some more crackers, just like a few different kinds of food. So you can kind of make a custom pantry with food on display. Even this one has a few different swatches with food inside of them. Is that like pickled onions? And pickles? We also have a new cutting board. This is the Slice of Life cutting board. Oh, look at that. And then last we have a little vintage kitchen scale. Okay, wow. I am extremely impressed by everything in this kit. That is a ton of new stuff. I'm kind of curious to see what the style rooms look like. Okay, so here is the cluttered family kitchen that EA made. It's kind of nice just to see it in action, you know, to kind of get an idea of how they thought it would be used. I am very impressed by that. Here is it in like a lighter green swatch with some yellow accents. And then we also have this white swatch right here, kind of looking like this. And while we're here, I probably should also show you, this is the Restoration Workshop style room. Oh, look, this is the base game sliding door. They used 2 of them to make a fake garage door. That's actually not a bad idea. They might be onto something with that. Okay, here's like the yellow version of it. I like how this stuff's just in the middle of the room. And then last we have the red version of it. Wow. Okay, so obviously I care a lot more about the build kits than I do about the CAS kit. That's just standard for me. Let me show you real quick how many items come in this one. So the kitchen clutter kit, oh, it's 31? Wait, okay. That's the same as the bathroom clutter kit. But the bathroom clutter kit, dare I say, does not have 31 items because it's got 2 light switches. Like, they're basically the same thing. Everyday clutter is 30. So all of the clutter kits have more items. They usually have about 30 items. I think that the kitchen clutter kit is one of the biggest kits we've ever gotten. I actually selfishly think that my kit is the biggest kit just because it has furniture and clutter. I feel like we got kind of lucky. Like we kind of like tricked them into making some furniture alongside all the clutter. But the kitchen clutter kit is definitely way up there. And you guys, this is something I've been wanting for so long. This might be one of my favorite kits. I'll have to test out playing with it a little bit more to make a final call on that. But I am really, really excited about all of these items. These are all things that I've been wanting. I can see myself using them like pretty much everywhere. This is the kind of thing that will come in really handy long term. Cause like sometimes I'll build a garage, sometimes I will do that and use the other kit. Meanwhile, I mostly build houses and obviously every house I build has a kitchen in it. So like every single build can use this. Okay, I feel good about this one. This one is like definitely up there for me. You'll have to let me know down below which one you think is best. What are your favorites? What are your least favorite items? I have seen some people saying that they're not super excited about these items not having a fixed version. Like you have to fix it yourself to use the fridge from the restoration kit. And I can see that will be annoying probably long term, but I also kind of like that it has gameplay tied to it and that you have to fix it to be able to use it. So I think that I'm okay with it, but I'm curious about your thoughts on that too. All right, well, I think that just about covers everything coming in these 3 new packs. Before I go, I want to talk a little bit more about the existence of kits and like the release schedule of these kits, because I gotta be honest, I don't think I like them releasing 3 in one day like this. This is the second time they've dropped 3 kits all at once. The first time they did it, I was involved. The first time we got 3 kits, one of them was mine. So I guess I'm part of the problem, but I didn't know they were gonna do that, for the record. And I think I just don't like them releasing this many all at once because it means that they can't really shine. I think I would prefer if they gave us 1 new kit every couple of weeks instead of combining them all together into one release day. It's bad enough that we've gotten 10 this year, because imagine if you like stopped playing The Sims for a few months, you had a really busy semester, you've had a ton going on, you kind of couldn't play the game, now you're graduating, so you're picking up The Sims again, and you realize there are 10 packs that came out that you missed out on, plus an expansion pack. That is just absurd, and like that can't be helped by altering the release schedule, but at least if they did them one at a time, it would give people more of a chance to catch them. At this point, even I struggle to remember all of their names, and I play The Sims obsessively for a living. My life literally revolves around this game, and if I can't name all of them, I feel like that's kind of a bad sign. I have already forgotten the full name for Restoration Workshop like a million times. I keep wanting to call it Restoration Hardware, but that's like a fancy furniture brand. I think I've got the kitchen clutter kit down though. I feel like I'm gonna be okay with that one. I don't know, I guess I just feel torn because I do like getting more content for The Sims, and of course not everybody is gonna buy all these kits. I don't think they ever intended for everybody to buy all of the kits. I think they're trying to throw a ton of sets at us and then just let people pick and choose the ones that interest them. So I do like that. I like getting more stuff, but I don't know, the game is so expensive already. It's consistently getting more expensive. They're dropping kits nonstop. It's easier for them to make these kits. That's why they've been doing it. But if we could have traded these kits for like a game pack instead, a $20 game pack is the same price as 4 kits, but it's got a ton of CAS, a ton of build stuff, plus a world and gameplay. Like that feels way more valuable to me money-wise, but they're not gonna do that if we're all just buying their kits because these kits are like printing money for them. Anyway, I'm really yapping now. I'm just going on and on about this. I think I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. If you wanna see me build with and like actually play with these kits, I'm gonna be live on Twitch this afternoon. I always go live at 4 p.m. Eastern time, but throughout May, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more than usual, so I'll be live in the morning sometimes and late at night sometimes. So just make sure you're following me on Twitch and turn the notifications on so you don't miss it. And I'm also gonna link our fundraiser page down below in case you wanna go check that out. As of recording this, I obviously haven't even gone live yet, but I just posted an Instagram post with the link and stuff, and we've already raised almost $3,000, and I haven't even like started the event yet. So that is really, really cool. Sincerely, thank you so much, everybody, for your help with this, and thank you for watching. And with that, I'm gonna go, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Okay, now fingers crossed I can make a video about 3 kits and also get it edited and uploaded before I have to go live today at 4. The kits come out at 1 p.m. Talk about a time crunch. I'm a little bit scared.